A mother's sacrifice. Is it truly selfless? Imagine a mother shielding her child from a speeding car, instinctively sacrificing her own safety without a second thought. This powerful image of maternal love makes us wonder, is such an act truly selfless, or is there a hidden self-interest even in our most profound sacrifices? This question, the potential for true selflessness, in a world seemingly driven by self-preservation, has perplexed philosophers, psychologists, and evolutionary biologists for centuries. Can we ever truly act without a trace of self-interest? Or are we eternally bound to the dictates of our own ego? This question lies at the heart of understanding human nature. We are often told to be selfless, to consider others before ourselves. But is this a realistic expectation? Or are we, as some argue, fundamentally wired to prioritize our own survival and well-being? Exploring these questions takes us on a fascinating journey into the depths of human behavior, forcing us to confront both the inspiring and the uncomfortable aspects of our nature. Defining selflessness itself proves surprisingly difficult. Psychologists often frame it as altruism, acting for the benefit of others, even at a cost to oneself. This definition, however, immediately raises questions about motivation. Can an act be truly altruistic if it stems from a desire for social recognition, or even an unconscious hope for future reciprocation? Some psychologists argue that true altruism, devoid of any self-benefit, is impossible. They point to the inherent reward system of our brains, where even the thought of helping others triggers the release of feel-good hormones like dopamine. This suggests that even seemingly selfless acts might be driven by a subconscious desire for these internal rewards. Evolutionary psychology offers another lens through which to view selflessness. Reciprocal altruism, a cornerstone of this field, suggests that helping others, even at a cost, can be evolutionarily advantageous. By aiding those around us, we increase the likelihood of receiving help in return, thereby boosting our own chances of survival and reproduction. This concept is readily observable in the animal kingdom, where bats share food with unrelated individuals in their colony, knowing that this generosity increases their chances of being fed when they themselves are hungry. While this behavior benefits the group as a whole, it also ultimately serves the individual's self-interest by enhancing their own survival prospects. Section 4. The neuroscience of giving. Why doing good feels so good. Neuroscience provides further evidence for the complex interplay between altruism and self-interest. Studies have shown that acts of kindness activate the reward centers of our brains, releasing dopamine and endorphins, hormones associated with pleasure and well-being. This suggests that our brains are wired to find helping others inherently rewarding, blurring the lines between selfless acts and self-serving pursuits. Moreover, research has revealed a strong link between altruistic behavior and increased activity in the areas of the brain associated with empathy and social connection. This suggests that acting kindly towards others might strengthen our social bonds, leading to a sense of belonging and enhancing our own emotional well-being. Thus, even if we strive for selflessness, our brains might be subtly rewarding us for our efforts. Section 5. The philosophy of altruism. Does motive matter more than outcome? Philosophers have long debated the true nature of altruism and its implications for morality. Some, like Immanuel Kant, argue that the moral worth of an action lies solely in its intention. According to this view, an act is only truly selfless if it is motivated purely by a sense of duty or moral obligation, without any thought of personal gain. Others, like John Stuart Mill, prioritize the outcome over the motive. From a utilitarian perspective, an act is considered good if it produces the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people, regardless of the underlying motivation. This suggests that even if an act is driven by self-interest, it can still be considered morally good if it ultimately benefits others. Section 6. Striving for selflessness. A worthy pursuit, however imperfect. The question of whether humans can be truly selfless remains a complex and perhaps unanswerable one. Our biology, evolutionary history, and even our brain chemistry seem to intertwine self-interest with our most altruistic impulses. Yet, acknowledging this complexity should not discourage us from striving for selflessness. While true selflessness might remain an elusive ideal, consciously choosing to act for the benefit of others can have a profound impact on both ourselves and the world around us. By cultivating empathy, practicing kindness, and prioritizing the well-being of others, we create a more compassionate and just society. And perhaps, in the act of striving for selflessness, we discover a deeper, more meaningful sense of purpose and connection to something larger than ourselves.